On the court, LeBron James is a four-time NBA champion and clearly one of the finest at the game of basketball. Off the court, James is praised as an outstanding father of three and a dedicated husband to his wife of 9 years, Savannah James. However, according to podcast presenter Sophia Franklin, the billion-dollar baller may not be as dedicated to his marriage as he seems. Watch this video to the end to get the latest about LeBron's family as podcaster reveals new details about how he allegedly cheats on his wife Savannah. LeBron's family life. Aside from his basketball skills, LeBron James has always distinguished himself for staying with his high school love, now wife Savanna James, through thick and thin. The couple were married in 2013 and have 3 children together. However, information is now surfacing as to their partnership not being all it looks. LeBron James has never been embroiled in any form of cheating issue whatsoever. All have just ended in rumors. The 4-time NBA champion has developed a tremendous reputation owing to the way he controls himself and how much he loves and respects his wife Savannah. Even though he's been carrying a lot of burden since he joined the NBA, Bron has been practically faultless in his private life. We have yet to know and confirm if he's ever thought of cheating on Savannah, which is why these rumors didn't sit well with anyone around the league. This might become a significant problem for Sophia, who really stirred the water with her words. LeBron is one of the model sportsmen in the US, and someone attempting to distribute fraudulent facts about him may be penalized harshly. Rumors of cheating around the basketball star have lingered for years, and are by no means new. However, they're never crystallized into something factual or definite. In a recent episode of the Sophia with an F podcast, Franklin disclosed never-before-heard facts of how James reportedly steps out on his high school lover. How the allegations against LeBron James came up on the podcast. It all began when Sophia Franklin, presenter of the famous Sophia with an F podcast, was discussing the Adam Levine sexting issue during a segment of her program. The debate, however, took a wild left and arrived on the issue of LeBron and Leonardo DiCaprio. "Don't be dumb," Franklin says in regards to Levine. "You're famous, Adam. You know how effing famous you are. You can be a little sly about it. Leonardo DiCaprio, I know for a fact. I've never been invited, but my friends have. He goes out and his bodyguards or whatever go up to girls, ask them if they want to go back to his house or whatever. They sign an NDA. LeBron James, same shit." Realizing that she may have spoken a bit too much, Franklin instantly caught herself. Should I be outing all these people? It was then that someone off camera sought for greater specifics on LeBron James's movements. That's when Franklin decided to drop some big tea. "What did LeBron James do?" they asked. "LeBron James has various parties constantly where NDAs need to be signed, and women are at," Franklin replied. "You didn't know that? You didn't know LeBron's a cheater?" The viral clip posted on TikTok was captioned, "If you're gonna cheat, at least have some respect and lower your effing voice, Adam," along with several hashtags, one of which including James's name. Reception to the clip, which has racked up over 1 million views on TikTok, was varied. Some came after Franklin for her unpleasant remarks about the baller. "She has to leave Bron's name out," a fan of the Lakers player remarked. "You shouldn't be slandering Bron's name like this. I will not stand for it," another wrote. One questioned why James's name came up in the first place. "How do you go from talking about Adam Levine to spreading misinformation about LeBron James?" they questioned. But not everyone was doubtful. Some viewers noted in the comments that Franklin's tea on James is well known. "The LeBron information is very well known in Cleveland," said a commenter. "From Cleveland? Everybody knows. Everybody knows about LeBron," another echoed. And others questioned how these rumors could affect James's future. "How does this affect LeBron's legacy?" a user asked. "Okay, so this one might actually affect LeBron's legacy," another one determined. If James's legacy is on the line, his NBA season isn't helping. The Lakers are having a tough time, plummeting to several defeats in the past few weeks. Though James performed well in the games, things aren't looking good for the Lakers. Let's now look at an account of James's previous rumors of cheating, which of course didn't amount to anything real. LeBron's alleged flirt with Sophia Jamora. The lady goes under the name Sophia Jamora on Instagram. She was revealed on social media by her old friend, Urza Halidi, a former Miss Idaho who's married to Denver Broncos tight end Nick Vannett. Urza uploaded on her story an image of LeBron with the message, "Am I the only one that's not a fan of LeBron?" The former beauty queen added, "I guess I've never been a fan of guys that cheat on their wives, especially with @Sophia Jamora." Sophia hasn't officially commented on the hookup claims, but the model had been attending LeBron's games. In one image of her sitting courtside at the Staples Center, she's self-proclaimed as a huge basketball fan. LeBron hasn't addressed the cheating claims either. He tied the knot with his wife Savannah in 2013 after dating on and off for years. They have 3 children together. Their eldest son, Bronny, follows in his footsteps as a basketball player. It was not the first time LeBron James was faced with infidelity suspicions. Back in 2016, he apparently flirted with a different Instagram model called Rachel Bush. He slipped into her DMs and she exposed him online. While the athlete maintained tight-lipped on the speculations, she added fire by uploading a photo of her hanging out courtside during the game between the Lakers and the Cleveland Cavaliers. She captioned it with a basketball and hoop emoji, which might also imply, "shoot your shot." As the rumors were all over the internet, Rachel sought to backpedal. While she said it's true the message was sent from his social media account, she added, it may not have been from him. You get DM'd by many folks. That has been the case, where their buddies or their manager have attempted to speak to me claiming to be them. She stated in a radio interview. What about the courtside picture? She said, it's simply a coincidence. She stated she was in town with her own boyfriend, Jordan Poyer, who played for the Cleveland Browns back then. The DM screenshots have now been removed, but the courtside image remains. LeBron's alleged flirt with Rihanna. LeBron James has millions of admirers throughout the globe owing to his prowess on NBA hardwood. One such admirer in particular is none other than Grammy Award-winning musician Rihanna. She's attended a plethora of games that James has played, leading to fans thinking the worst. Around playoff time in 2015, LeBron allegedly brought Rihanna out of his own jet to see his Cleveland Cavaliers play. Before and after the game, she would cry out for the 4-time MVP in the tunnel. Her infatuation for him, paired with his flying her out, led to followers wondering about him cheating on Savannah James. Coinciding with these accusations being spun out, Savannah uploaded a photograph on Instagram with the comment, "When you start realizing shit," she would go on to add, "I've known, but I'm going with my gut this time." People were quick to jump the gun and said this was in retaliation to her spouse maybe cheating on her and her replying by stating she knew. On the other hand, nothing arose on this front and the two are still blissfully married 7 years later. However, Savannah James apparently got uneasy with Rihanna writing about LeBron James years later. Hollywood Life stated in 2018 that their sources with first-hand knowledge of the matter in 2018 verified that Savannah was unhappy with Rihanna's apparent fondness for LeBron James. Savannah thinks it's inappropriate for Rihanna to be sharing the pictures of him to her 63 million followers. She thinks Rihanna is sending the wrong message, stated the source. This, of course, came after she had uploaded a photograph of James during his historic 50-point outburst in Game 1 of the 2018 NBA Finals. If you didn't know, Rihanna's been a huge LeBron fan for years. Savannah, who's been with LeBron since high school and married to the world's greatest basketball player since 2013, is very protective. She has a family with LeBron, and she will do everything in her power to protect her man and her family. She doesn't like it one bit, the source reveals. Savannah and LeBron have 3 children together, 2 boys, LeBron James Jr., Bryce Maximus James, and a girl, Zuri James. Regardless of what the issue was amongst the 3, it appears to have all but died down now. Savannah feels secure in her marriage, and she knows Bron is a nice guy and a family man. As said previously, Rihanna's always been a fan of LeBron's. When he guided the Cavs to their 4th consecutive Eastern Conference Finals win in Game 7, Rihanna screamed her head off in a video she shared to her Instagram story, something Savannah most likely witnessed. This revelation comes only hours after it was rumored that Rihanna is back on the market. She apparently ditched her rich lover Hassan Jamil. Why? Rihanna simply grew bored of him. She gets bored of men sometimes, a source stated. And the Saudi billionaire businessman apparently isn't doing very well since the separation. Of course Rihanna broke his heart. That brings us to the end of this episode. We'll see you again in the next one.